Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Civil Canadians. I'm Scotty V and I'm here with King Kansas. How are you?
Pretty good. How about you, Scotty?
I have a cold, but I'll survive.
Yeah, it's time of year.
Yeah.
People get sick and whatnot, so don't stress it out, buddy. It's Canada up here, man. Right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Come on. It's not that bad, man.
No, I'm just kidding. No, of course
It's much
not.
warmer than it was, guys. Trust me, when I was growing up as a kid, there was like mountains of snow up to here, and trust me, it was freaking cold. Winter started in October. It didn't start in January or February.
I know, right?
For 3-4 months, right?
I know, right? All right.
So anyways, I've blabbed enough, guys. Old guy talking again. Let's just get back to business, right, Scotty?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, anyways, guys, so the first thing we're going to talk about, guys, there's about 3 pieces of, we'll call it our E3 headliners there. Entertainment news, guys, of the past week there that's going on. The first one we're going to be basically talking about, guys, is the new Wonder Woman trailer that just dropped, I guess, yesterday, I guess.
Yeah.
But we managed to watch today and do our trailer reaction. So you guys got to go on YouTube and check that, guys, out later today.
Yeah, check
You're
that out.
going to love it, trust me. It's pretty cool. But, yeah, basically, guys, we don't want to ruin it for you, just in case you guys haven't seen it. It was just basically an extension of some of the scenes that they just kind of showed previously during the Comic-Con?
The Comic-Con, yeah, San Diego Comic-Con. They just extended the scenery and all that kind of stuff from that trailer.
It looked good, guys. Trust me. You got to watch it.
It was amazing.
That's what basically dropped. So that's one of the biggest things there, along with that last week's stuff, that whole United Nations feminist thing that we mentioned. But we don't want to get back into that. So let's just drop it right there.
Old news.
The second bit of news, guys, for all you Harry Potter fans there, J.K. Rowling's kind of, I don't know if she leaked it out herself or the studio, that they're good at Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, whatever, in their sequel. They announced that good old Johnny Depp is going to be a part of that one. So that's another franchise that maybe is going to kill, guys. I don't know what to tell you. With him doing another Pirates that's coming out later next year, I think it is. He's
Depp,
going out. So
Johnny Depp is attached to this? It's an automatic fail.
Yeah, if he can do what he was going to do with good old Tom Cruise again, guys. He's doing the whole monster universe. They're going to reboot that. He's in the new Mummy, Tom Cruise, and I think Russell Crowe's supposed to be a part of it.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein's supposed to be Angelina Jolie, if they ever get to her doing that. Johnny Depp's the Invisible Man. I think Russell Crowe's Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. I think that's what they're trying to do. So they're trying to create a new Universal thing on that side, guys. Anyways, but that's the biggest news. Johnny Depp, Fantastic Beasts. I don't know if I'm going to go see it. It's coming out next week, I think. Right?
Okay,
Later this month?
I think so.
Yeah, I know. I was never a big fan. Were you a big fan of Harry Potter and whatever?
Never watched a single movie.
I watched the first one and that was good enough because to me it was just kind of like a dumbed down version of when I went to go see The Lord of the Rings. I love The Lord of the Rings, and then they messed that up with the Hobbit or whatever the hell you want to call that before that. But anyways, another movie, different thing.
Yeah.
And then I guess the other bit news, guys, that I want to talk about, Scotty. It's not really entertainment, but it is entertainment if you're a gamer. Is good old Nintendo, maybe for the Christmas season. They already showed off the Switch and whatnot last week. I guess they did that 2-3 minute trailer with the pieces going here and there.
2 weeks
Coming out in March, I think. Gonna buy it unless it's $600. I told you guys. I think Scotty's gonna pass on it. But what we wanted to talk about was the Nintendo Mini, right, Scotty?
Yeah.
So what's the deal with that? Do you know any details? I think
very little.
30 games, guys, from Mario 1, 2, and 3, Contra, all these old games battery, this and that.
Is Kirby attached to that too? Some Kirby game?
Kirby's in there. You're right. Metroid, Galaga, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, I think Donkey Kong Jr., and all the old Zelda 1 and 2 too. Just trust me. If it annoyed you then, it's going to annoy you now, but I think it's going to be about $80. It's coming out November 11th. So for $80, you get the original controller, a small little, I guess the size of your cell phone, guys. Hook it up through HDMI, and you can play all the great games there until you get something else cool that's coming out in the gaming world. But that's pretty much it, Scotty. Entertainment news for this week there.
Yeah.
So the next thing we're going to do, guys, I guess you guys are probably jumping up and down to this point. We got rid of the Sweet 16. People thought that maybe it was a birthday
celebration
segment or whatever, but no, it was like 16 TV shows that we kind of like decided if we wanted to watch, pass. We passed on a lot. There was a few that we kind of agreed on, but we got rid of it, guys. So we kind of narrowed it down, and we call it now the Big 6 and 6, Scotty.
Yep.
You know why, Scotty?
Why?
because it's the 6 shows that I think a lot of us watch that is comic related. I'm sorry, guys, if you're gonna watch the other stuff like
Walking Dead
and all that stuff. You can watch that on your own unless you want us to talk about it. Then we'll talk about it. So, anyways, here we go, guys. So, Scotty. You know which 3 you're going to talk about, so just give us a brief little thing for each one, just to kind of so the fans can decide if they want to watch or pass it for this
All
week.
right. So the first show I'm going to be talking about is Supergirl.
Okay.
This episode of Supergirl was really good. I actually enjoyed it. There was a scene where they showed Miss Martian.
Okay.
And she was in a fighting arena.
Miss Martian?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Martian Hunter. Like, now there's a Miss Martian?
There's a Miss Martian, yeah.
Oh my God, this is yeah.
Anyways,
I give up.
So she was in a fighting arena. She was fighting with other aliens.
Okay.
Then John Jones, the Martian Manhunter, found out there was another Martian. He was kind of like all lovey-dovey, and they're like, "Oh my!" He's like, "Oh my God, I have to meet her, and we have to go to the bond where they share memories and nightmares, dreams, and all that." And he goes to her apartment, and he's like, "Oh, why don't we do the bond? I know it's too early, but we should bond." And
And she before you there, buddy.
And she refuses. I'm there watching, like,
royally.
I'm like, hold on a sec. If they're the same kind, why is she rejecting? I'm like, come on, just do the bond. Share memories.
You don't look pretty. I would do the same thing. Forget it.
And then they fight each other in the battle arena. There's more to the story. I can't really go in because we're short on time.
Okay.
But at the end of the episode, there was a big ass reveal.
Don't ruin it for people, Scotty. They're gonna get upset at you.
If you haven't watched it now, too bad. I'm gonna spoil it.
Okay, quick.
She's actually a white Martian.
A what?
The white Martian that destroyed Mars. She's actually one of them, disguised as a green Martian.
If a show can make me more confused in my life, that's the show now, buddy. You
just
totally lost me. I thought The Flash was bad.
Well, I kind of knew she was a white Martian, but I didn't actually believe it. But anyways.
A white Martian.
A white Martian.
How original, man. Okay, Scotty. Anyways, what's the next one, Scotty?
Next one is Gotham. Gotham, it was kind of getting boring for me, but last week's episode was pretty good. Jarvis Chet, which is the Mad Hatter, kind of had some like spell or potion, whatever he had, and he mixed it with his sister's blood and sprayed it onto Jim Gordon. And Jim Gordon was going down in a hallucination of his memories.
A wicked trip, eh? A wicked acid trip, I want to say.
It was crazy. So he met his father. He had a hallucination about him having a family with Lee, a boy and a girl.
The chick that he got pregnant and she ended up leaving or something, got a fight, and then she lost the baby and whatever? Okay.
And
the doctor.
That was a whole long trip. Okay. And Barbara was kind of that elevator operator. So it was so dumb. Right? It was so stupid. Okay. But anyways, then Jarvis Tetch went to some get together with the Gotham Royals. He was going to poison all the high...
Oh, yeah, the mayor gathering there, right? Yep. They were celebrating something.
Yep, and obviously he didn't succeed because, Barnes came and beat the living crap out of him.
Of course, the cop showed up and ruined the party, guys. Yeah. Right? Like usual. Yeah. Right? Okay, so that was Gotham, right?
That was Gotham. So for me, I would say watch on Gotham.
So it's getting better?
It's getting better.
Give it a try, basically. Yeah. Okay, and then the last one for you, Scotty, to talk about?
The last one for me, Jesus Murphy. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I kid you not. Don't you
ruin it for me, buddy. I haven't seen it yet. Don't you ruin it for me.
I'm going to ruin it. I loved this episode. So basically in this episode, they went to the origins of Robbie Reyes' origin, how he became Ghost Rider. Blaze? Johnny Blaze made a cameo. But it's not Nicolas. It's not Nicolas Cage. Okay, they didn't show his face. Good. So basically, Johnny Blaze transferred the spirit of vengeance to Robbie. Because Robbie was dead on the floor.
Kind of like to pass the torch on kind of thing?
Johnny Blaze is like, screw this, I'm not doing this. You take it. Because you want another chance? Robbie's like, yeah, I want to do the other chance because my brother's paralyzed. And he took it. Okay. And so that's the origin of Robbie Reyes. Okay. But I was crapping myself when I saw Johnny Blaze.
So he was actually on his bike with the flames and all that. He was
on his bike. Yeah? You didn't see him coming on the bike. Like with the skull, you just saw the bottom of the wheel.
Oh, so coming. So then, kind of like a teaser, man.
Yeah, he pulled his brother out of the car, and then he gave the spirit of vengeance to Robbie. And I'm like, when it showed his face, I'm like, guys, no, they just showed Johnny Blaze, I'm like,
he crapped his pants.
I crapped myself. No, literally, I did, because I hated the Nicolas Cage movies. I hated those.
Sorry, Nick. Bad script. It wasn't you, buddy.
But if you
did okay.
But if he did make a cameo as Nick Cage,
it would have been sick.
It would have been.
It would have been over the top, redemption and all that,
on the next level,
and all that fun stuff.
So I'm gonna say watch Agents of Shield.
Okay,
it was really good. I loved it.
So you're satisfied there?
Satisfied.
So Supergirl, no. The other two,
yes.
Watch. Give it a try. Okay.
I'm gonna give Supergirl one more try for me to say watch.
Scotty, I gave it a try. I told you I'm not watching that. I'm sorry. That's your own little thing to watch. That's not mine. But anyway.
Fair enough.
So okay, we got yours out of the way.
Yeah. Now your turn.
I wish I could say I had as much fun as this guy watching the shows there, but the first one I'm gonna talk about, guys, is The Flash.
Yeah.
I think for the first time, you behave yourself there. I'm going to have all these guys at home tweet you, whatever, because I want to see these guys go after you. Because you know what? You got to watch The Flash.
Yeah,
okay. Forget about this Supergirl stuff. Stick with The Flash. But anyways, Flash, guys, yeah, I don't know what happened. I think it pulled a Gotham or something. It really took a dive that I don't know what they were trying to do. They were trying to advance that Caitlyn character's, like her turning into that Frost chick there. She went to go see her mother to see if she can work something out. I don't know. They just got all a little lovey-dovey, and then she ended up going back. Doesn't tell anybody, and at the end, she freezes her computer on that point. That other guy, what's his name, Wells, that they brought through, he's an imposter. I couldn't figure it out. Had no clue. He's not a scientist. He writes novels or some shit from some other universe or whatever. I don't know. It just got really stupid really fast, Scott. I was really disappointed, and it just, you know what? Not like the last episode with the Mirror Master. That was a good episode. They really did justice on that one. So anyways, pass on The Flash this week. The next one, guys, is Arrow. Arrow, I tell you right now, really stepped it up this time. It got back to where it used to be about 2-3 years ago when the story, it meant something. Good old Diggle came back. He joined the team from, being rescued or saved by the Arrow the last episode. So he's kind of like back in the fold. Basically, his cover has been blown. Good old Arrow. The guy, who's the bad guy in the... Well, anyways, the criminal who's in charge there, I think his name is Church. That's his name. Found out that he was the mayor. He was Oliver Queen. So they kind of put a hit out on him, basically, to see what happens there. They thought they killed him. He faked his death again for the 50th time. They brought another couple of characters here and there, picked up the storyline, and then the new badass, I guess, of the show shows up, and he ends up killing Church in the back of a thing. Sorry, guys, I spoiled it for you. Too bad. But yeah, Flash was bad, but the Arrow picked it up this week. Go with the Arrow. Go with Arrow.
Okay.
Legend of Tomorrow, which I called Legends of Sorrow, because it was that bad.
Is it still Legends of Sorrow?
It actually got better, because they actually time traveled to when the Civil War was going on. So it kind of dealt with some more serious matter, like it was slavery and whatnot. You met Ulysses Grant and whatnot. They joined their armies to kind of help, I guess, correct the path of what was going on, because there was some other freakish thing that crashed down there that kind of set the whole thing, and everybody turned into zombies. For God's sake. So that's where you kind of lost me there, guys. But yeah, so you know what? Better than last week. Give it a try. I think it's on its way to redemption there, Scotty. So anyways, that's our 6 and 6, guys. So hopefully you like it a lot better. We tried our best. I don't know if we passed that 6-minute mark because old guy likes to ramble. But anyways, let's get rid of that. Next week, we'll do better. Trust me. Scotty, we'll do better?
Better.
Okay. Anyways, next segment, guys. Weekend box office.
All right.
Scotty's too thrilled because there was really nothing opened up last week. And, this Inferno stuff that V decided to come in and take over the show and kind of give his review. I would probably sum it up. I think he did a good job considering, he did hijack my show. Or sorry, our show
a couple of times.
And trust me, I'm not too pleased on that. But anyways, we'll give you the top 3, Scotty. So the top 3 movies, as far as I know, was, let's see. Oh my God. You know what? Forget about that. I'm not going to even bother because that's how bad it was.
Okay.
I just want to get to the movies that are opening up this week. Okay? So the movies opening up this week, Scotty, are good old
Doctor Strange.
That's right. Can't wait to see that one, guys. with his magic there. So all you MCU comic movie buffs will be excited about that, including this guy here. A whole bunch of us are going to go and check that out, and yeah, trust me, it's going to be good. We're going to talk more later in our episode. Don't want to ruin it now. We'll wait for the fun later on. So that's opening up. Then you have Hacksaw Ridge, another military. Scott doesn't know what this one is, but it's basically Mel Gibson directed it.
The old Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield in it.
Andrew Garfield, yeah.
Yep, it's based on a true story. It's about this
but it looks good.
medic guy who apparently through this whole war didn't even lift up a rifle to shoot back to defend himself to rescue about 74 or 75 people. Vince Vaughn's also in it. Not bad, but I don't know, we have too many military movies.
But it looks good, though.
Garfield did apparently a good job, so he might be up for, they were saying, for an Oscar nomination for that. Yeah,
Damn.
so we might see it, but after Doctor Strange. And then there's Trolls, guys. I don't know why in God's name, but I guess if you toss in Justin Timberlake and a whole bunch of these other actors there, you think you can,
When you go to any major retailer, all you see is Trolls.
There you go. Scotty, did your sister have any of these stupid little trolls there?
Nope.
No?
Nope. I'll kill her.
It's just an animated movie. I don't know what the hell that's going to go on.
Stupid movie.
I won't even bother. So those are and Loving. That's the other one. Loving is another kind of dramatic movie, Scotty. It's set in 1958 Virginia. I think it's the first story of an interracial couple that gets married and they get tossed in jail.
Okay.
And that's all I know about it because I don't want to get into detail because you know what? That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Is it your cup of tea?
Nope.
No.
Pass.
But anyways, that's one of those down the road. So anyway, Scotty, from those three movies, who do you think would take the obvious box office?
Obviously, Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange?
Because look, it's a risk for Marvel.
Okay.
Not a lot of people know about Doctor Strange.
It's gonna be a trip.
And a lot of people hate Mel Gibson because he's crazy.
Yeah, crazy Mel, whatever, man. You know, people.
The last movie I remember him doing was Passion of the Christ. That's the last one I remember.
Yeah, he's done some other little B movie things on the side that nobody's known.
But Passion of the Christ was really brutal.
You didn't like it?
I didn't say I didn't like it, but it was really brutal.
Really?
Yeah.
I know it was long. I can tell you.
It was long and brutal.
That's all I know.
It was long and brutal. I couldn't watch it. Me being a Christian, I couldn't watch that.
He's thinking about doing another one called The Revival or something, right?
Yeah, the sequel to that.
Mel, please stop.
Just
do another Lethal Weapon with Joe Pesci and Danny Glover or something, man. At least we'll go and see that, or make an appearance in that Mad Max.
Yeah.
Let's do another sequel to that.
He was in the original. Yeah. Exactly.
Mad Max, you are. This other religious stuff, stay away from it. You know, we don't want to see no more mugshots, Mel. But anyways, just keep your mouth quiet, and I think you'll be okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get on that one. So, anyways, that's our box office segment, Scotty. So that's pretty much it. The light came back on, Scotty. What's going on?
I don't know.
Whoa!
I think you need to pay the energy bill.
Well, look who we have
Hi,
here.
stranger.
Welcome, guys. Welcome back. We got the power on and stuff like that. So, anyways, we want to make the official debut of our newest member of our team here, good old Stefano. He is a comic book movie enthusiast. He knows probably as much as we do, if not more than this old guy. And he's good to remind me. There you go. Stefano's good to remind this old guy about, if I made a mistake, he'll correct me. Trust me.
No, he will. He will.
He will. Trust me. So, anyways, guys, on that note, welcome, Stefano. Welcome to the Civil Canadian scene. We're glad to have you here, buddy. So, anyways, Stefano's going to start us off, guys. We're going to do our Doctor Strange because I think we got a big movie coming up, guys. It's opening up today. This lucky guy, he might be able to see it earlier than us, so I really don't like him right now. So, if there's anybody that I almost hate as much as V, he comes a close second, maybe. And then this guy. Unless he throws another Bible at my head or whatever he says he's going to do. Which I didn't appreciate, by the way. Anyways,
too bad.
Stefano, buddy, take it away. Give us a little brief history on good old Doctor Strange or what we think we're going to be seeing on the big screen, buddy. All yours, big guy.
It's all yours, man.
Thank you, everybody. Glad to be a part of the team. So I will be actually watching Doctor Strange tonight. So
I hate this guy.
Lucky bastard.
Soon after we're done here, I will be making my way. So yeah, the movie, I'm very excited to watch this movie. It's the newest installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Cool.
It's going to be a big introduction to the magical and mystical world for Marvel. They've teased it a little bit in multiple movies, especially with Thor.
Okay.
But Thor was a little bit more intergalactic.
Yeah.
It did show some mystics and magic a little bit.
Yeah.
But Doctor Strange is supposed to be a massive intro to this other realm, other universes.
Kind of like the gateway stuff.
The gateway into that, into the magical kingdom, magical world.
Cool.
So the movie takes place modern time. Dr. Stephen Strange, who is a neurosurgeon, during the movie he gets into an accident which causes him to not be able to perform surgery anymore. Okay. Contemplating life at that point, embarks to heal himself, and during that adventure to heal himself, he lands into this other worldly phenomenon. Magical world, and that's where the movie takes place.
Excellent.
So it's supposed to be a very Inception-like quality film.
Like I said, guys, sorry, Steph, I don't want to interrupt you. It's Inception on drugs. That's what I said last time, so you can only imagine in IMAX, but Stefano hit it right on the money.
Early reviews for this movie are coming in, and most critics are saying that just the price of the IMAX ticket is worth seeing the visuals.
Really,
in this movie alone. Just the visuals alone are worth the price of the ticket.
Oh, I can't wait.
Now I'm excited.
I'm really hating this guy right now. You know that, eh, Scotty?
Anyone who read any of the comics, growing up, the comics took place originally in the 60s, 70s. Mm-hmm. He was the original comic was 1963.
Wow.
Strange Tales.
Damn.
Anyone who read the comics knows that what they're trying to grasp in the movie is this very psychedelic world that took place in the original comics.
Okay.
So that'll translate into very CG heavy, trippy movie.
Can't wait. It's like the hippies all over, but on the street. During modern times, guys. Can't wait. Makes this guy feel young again. You know, being born in the 70s, 20s. But I can't wait for this. So that's where it's gonna go there, Steph. So you think it's gonna be good, man?
I think it's gonna be really good.
It's gonna be like kind of like a surprise, like Guardians was. Like we didn't expect much from it, and it's just kind of people just went nuts with it.
I think everyone right now is saying that early reviews are saying that it's extremely well done. It's sitting currently at a 90%.
Oh wow, that's pretty damn good.
It's a great number to be at on opening day, considering how many people have already watched it at this point. Yeah, yesterday and early today. Numbers are not twitching at all. Numbers are staying the same.
Okay.
One thing that I'm hearing from a lot of people that I feel like a lot of people are just fed up with the origin story. It is another origin story, unfortunately. I think a lot of people at this point, a lot of consumers, a lot of viewers,
they know who it is.
Want to see, even though it's a new character. I do feel the origin story had to be told in this case because it is introducing you to a brand new world.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of viewers they want to get past the origin story. They just kind of want to see characters in this world at this point.
It probably would have been better, Stefano, if they did it kind of. Well, which movie did it? Like Spider-Man, I guess they showed the origin through the beginning credits. Kind of, you can kind of be introduced, but then not spend the whole movie. But I guess that's how they wanted to do such a big part of the universe. That I guess that's what they wanted to show.
It was actually the Hulk.
Thank you, Scotty. Appreciate that, buddy.
It was actually the Hulk, not Spider-Man.
Buddy. I'll turn green over here, man.
I'm not scared.
He'll be scared. Don't worry. Trust me. I'll get him. So, sorry, sir.
The origin story, I feel in this case, had to be done.
Of course.
It's introducing to that brand new world. Hopefully, Marvel realizes this with other characters they're introducing that they don't necessarily have to do the origin.
Exactly.
Miss Marvel coming up, you could just introduce her into the world that they've already created as this character kind of flying around. You don't necessarily have to show that origin. They did it with Guardians of the Galaxy. It wasn't necessarily.
Yeah, because we didn't know who the hell they were. Like, unless you read the comics, right? You won't even know who Star-Lord and all these other.
So Guardians of the Galaxy, it may have worked because it wasn't an actual origin story. You kind of just saw these characters show up in the world. Star-Lord, as soon as he was introduced right in the beginning, he was already doing his thing.
So we pretty much had an idea of what his character was, I guess, in the movie. Okay, cool. How do you think Cumberbatch will do as Doctor Strange, because people were a little bit, they're getting all these high-tech, fancy, smancy English, British actors doing these. You got Holland guy, Mr. Spider-Man there, he's British and all whatever, but...
So is Garfield.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going broad and they're putting these people in there. So do you think he's going to do a good job? Do you think he's going to do him justice? Do you think the Doctor Strange fans are going to be okay with him at the end of the movie there?
I think they're going to be more than okay.
You think so?
Yeah. When I first heard the announcement, it was a year and a half ago at this point, a little bit longer than that, when it was announced that Benedict Cumberbatch was going to be Doctor Strange, I sat in my seat, you were extremely happy with the decision. Okay. I really couldn't see anybody else playing this role, and I think at this point Marvel knows who to cast for what role. Okay. They're pretty confident in themselves, and I think everyone is confident in them to make those decisions. Cool. I really have not heard any controversy over Marvel roles. Everyone's pretty happy.
They're on the money.
With their roles, right?
How about good old Canadian actress Rachel McAdams? And I think I don't know if she's playing his love interest, that doctor, or whatever.
So from what I understand, from what I can see from the trailers and whatnot in the previews, Rachel McAdams is supposed to play. I don't think she's necessarily a full-on love interest, but she is supposed to be that. I think she's more of a character that's supposed to branch. Keep the kind of movie in unison between the human.
Kind of like a catalyst for, I guess, Strange's character from what he was to kind of what he's becoming. Kind of like the backbone in a sense. I want to give him a shot.
The backbone in keeping the realms intact.
Okay.
Right. So
kind of like balance.
You know where you are.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
In relation to Thor, the first Thor movie, I don't think Marvel really wanted to just throw you in this universe. Yeah. So half the movie took place on Earth at that point because they don't want to kind of overwhelm you.
Exactly. Too much. All that mythology and whatever of Asgard and whatnot there. Okay. Cool. The one thing I wanted to ask you since we have you here is, Marvel always does these end credit scenes. So how do you think they're gonna what do you think you're gonna see, and how do you think they're gonna tie it with the rest of the Marvel? Because you have Infinity War coming up with Thanos and whatever and whatnot. So you think they're gonna kind of tie them in because you got another Infinity Gem, right? Appearing in the or what?
Yeah. So there are speculations that the last will make an appearance in this movie. Okay. I think one of the end credits is more than likely going to be a connection with the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't really see much room in the movie for this introduction, other than maybe some hints at like Thor, another realm.
Right, that's coming up, right? That's the next movie, I guess, Marvel movie? After Spider-Man anyways, right?
It's Guardian, Spider-Man, and then Thor.
Oh, okay, there you go. So they're going to have some sort of connection to kind of...
They're going to have to find ways to make the connection, I don't see them throwing
that's what they usually do, right?
Connection to Captain America in this movie.
Yeah, it's not going to be some odd thing there. Yeah.
Right? It's going to make sense. They're going to make it flow a little bit better. Okay. So maybe the end credit would be something like an introduction to another Marvel character that's already been introduced. That's pretty much
Thor would make more sense
because that's the next one, right? To kind of connect since it's with all this magic and mythology and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I like that idea. So, anyways,
what about you, Scotty?
What do you think, Scotty?
Well, I think it's going to be something to do with Thor.
Okay. So you do think it's Thor?
Yeah, because Thor has magic and the whole other 9 realms. So I would assume Thor would be in the post-credit. Right?
So you think maybe like what do you call it? Loki might be making an appearance, maybe because he is the the mischievous ones from the two brothers and using magic and all this trickery. Because if you guys watched the last Thor movie, he became Odin, right? He sat on the throne and we don't know what happened to good old Odin. So maybe that could be a possible connection. Maybe
I bet you anything Odin's a bum.
Dave, are you calling him a bum or are you calling me a bum? I don't know sometimes, buddy.
I'm calling you a bum.
Hey, Steph, I don't trust this guy, man. I don't know.
The villain in the movie.
I don't know. I have to see him.
Yeah, because I know they're twisting a little bit, even with what's that sensei? Who's that one who teaches him how to use the magic and kind of teaches him that? Tilda Swinton's playing the character.
The ancient one.
The ancient one. Yeah. So people already uproar about that her head shaved and they made it a girl instead of whatever. So
I think she fits.
She'll fit. I think so too. I don't think it's gonna ruin the movie. That people are gonna be like, oh, what the hell? Because people were crying earlier and whatnot. I think it doesn't matter. I guess
it's sort of like what they're doing. What they did with the Mandarin in Iron Man 3.
Yeah, that's same trick. Okay, cool.
But they did a twist on that. That twist I didn't like.
Well,
Yes.
the Ancient One's not the villain in the movie.
No, she's the one who trains or shows Doctor Strange that there is another world beyond
she's
his
the
world,
introduction
right?
to the magical world.
Okay, so she's kind of like the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay, so that's gonna happen there. That's gonna take care of it. But overall, yeah, I think it's gonna be a decent film, eh, stuff?
Yeah,
Sorry?
I think it's
I
gonna be
think so.
great.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Not the best Marvel movie, but I think it's
Hey, it
gonna
might
be there.
surprise us. It could be one of the better ones. You never know. It might be better than the last couple of Thor movies.
Right,
for
right.
God's sakes, you know?
Oh, I guarantee it's gonna be better than the Thor movies,
Yeah.
but not better than Civil War.
No, Civil War, I think right now has the cake of those Wachowski brothers or whatever.
Box
the hell.
office wise,
Russo brothers.
it's meant to make a lot of money this weekend.
Okay.
You know, right now the speculations is that it's going to make about 85 million North American.
Yeah, the
North
North
America.
American box office has been low for a
and
lot of
overseas
movies,
right
huh?
now it's already made 132.
Oh, so there you go. So
Damn.
God, over one
So
weekend
by
they
the
can make.
weekend it's already going to break its budget of 165.
Okay, so that's more than enough. So Marvel will be happy with all the because I didn't see there was a lot of promos, but not to the point like some of the other movies like Civil War. You seen it was kind of like
To compare what the 85 million means, the only movies right now that have it's coming close to box office wise to not Civil War, Winter Soldier is 95.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
it's pretty close to that, but if it's gonna make 85,
That'll be
it's
good.
already gonna beat both Thors. It's already gonna beat the original Iron
Yeah,
Man.
there you go.
Right.
That'd
Those
be
are great
cool, man.
numbers.
That's good numbers. You know, I can't wait. I can't really wait. You know, it's like you guys going to see it tonight, which yeah, I'm still irritated about that. You know, forget it. You know, you enjoy the movie until we get to see it, okay? And then, anyways, guys, Stefano, thanks, buddy. That's
Thank
a little
you very
input,
much, guys.
guys.
Thank
Stefano
No problem.
knows it all. He's good. You know, he'll do his best. He'll correct this guy and hopefully stay on this.
Remember in our very first episode when I said I'll learn about Doctor Strange? I just did.
That's it.
There you go. Stefano's here to educate
Thanks, guys.
even an old guy like me. So we appreciate Stefano here, guys. So anyways, guys, I think that's pretty much for this episode of the
That's
Good Old
it.
Civil Canadians. Look forward, or look, I guess, on YouTube, guys. We're going to do a good old Doctor Strange spoiler, complete spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
I guess after we see all of us see the movie. So we're going to try and get as many of us Civil Canadians here. Even that V character.
You might
He's gonna have to stay right next to me because I might reach over and
you might want to
kinda-
rethink that.
There won't be no showdown in December or November with this guy. It'll be during that show, and then who knows. But anyways, we'll keep it civil. But look forward to that, guys. Hopefully, 4 of us. We're hoping we're gonna go out and tell you what we thought of the movie after we see it. This guy's gonna see it again tonight, which is just that bugs me. If anybody should go see it first, it's the king. Royalty first, and then commoners. Got it? Okay. So anyway, Scotty, any closing words there? Maybe tell the fans they can reach us and whatnot, buddy.
Yeah. So if you want to reach us, can contact us. Our Instagram and Facebook will be on the description. So yeah, if you guys like this episode, give it a like, share, subscribe, share it to your friends. Do whatever you gotta do because we're here to do some great videos for you guys.
Exactly.
Until next time, guys.
Take care, guys. See you next week. And if you want to find this guy, you can probably check him out on our Facebook page. And then more good stuff to come from this man. Trust me.
Yep.
All right. Okay, guys. We'll see you same place, same time next week.
Next week.
Take it easy.
Be good. What the hell? I see dead people.
No, it's the devil.
What?